have a lot of favorite Christmas traditions. Most of them involve my family, such as making gingerbread houses, going to look at lights, and eating dinner together. Let's see what some other BYU Idaho students say about their favorite Christmas traditions.
Well, my favorite Christmas tradition is we actually open presents at midnight on Christmas Eve, just because, well, when I was a little kid I couldn't actually stay up that late. I would always collapse by 8 o'clock at night, and it kind of just stuck when my sister was born, and then we just do it now because my mom and grandma are getting old and they can't stay up late, and I guess that's my favorite part about Christmas.
So my favorite Christmas tradition, actually in Hong Kong we don't really have that kind of tradition. Usually people just go shopping, have a big party, have a nice dinner with their friends or family. But since I've been here in the United States, one of the traditions I really enjoyed is during the Christmas Eve, I spend time with my friends and their families, watch a Christmas movie, wear a pajama, and then just like enjoy the time together. And then afterward talk the things about Jesus, like how much we appreciate for his birth on this earth. And I think the Christmas really brings everyone together, the Christmas spirit. So that's one thing I like most.
My favorite Christmas tradition was when I used to be with my family. My dad will always teach us at Christmas, and he will play some videos about Jesus Christ, and I think that was really good because we will remember what was the purpose of Christmas, and also just being with the family, eating together. It's just one of the best things that we can have for Christmas.
One of my favorite Christmas memories is before my parents got divorced, I would, on Christmas Eve, we'd all sleep out in the living room and just spend the night in the living room under the Christmas tree and just look at the lights, and it's just one of the best memories I have of Christmas.
So my favorite family Christmas tradition is as a family. On Christmas Eve we have family dinner and we do fondue. We do like a cheese fondue, and we have chocolate fondue for dessert later. And we also fry little pieces of steaks inside of oil, and it's really, really good. And afterwards we open one present on Christmas Eve. It's usually pajamas, and then afterwards we get our pajamas and we go hop in the car and we go look at Christmas lights. And we've done that every year. And while going looking to look at Christmas lights, we listen to the Polar Express.
And then what
and we listen to Christmas music. And it's a lot of fun, and it's one of my favorite family traditions.
Every year for Christmas, my siblings and I sleep together in the same room. And when we were really little, we used to sleep in the same bed, but now that we're bigger, that doesn't really work. So now we just sleep in the same room together. And so in the morning, my parents come up and wake us up, and we all go down together and eat breakfast, a small breakfast together before we open our presents. And when it was just my sister and I, my older sister and I, we would always wake up early in the morning at like 4 in the morning and play a lot of games and stuff, and until my parents came and got us at like 7. And so, but I love just being home for Christmas and with my family.
My favorite Christmas tradition are the meals, actually. My dad used to be a chef in a gourmet restaurant, his parents' restaurants actually, before he decided to change careers, and that's a different story. Anyway, he's a gourmet chef, and every Christmas Eve we always have fondue, cheese fondue and chocolate fondue as well, with bread, broccoli. Let's see, there are certain types of meat that he does as well. I guess it depends on the season and what's on sale. And in every Christmas morning, he always makes Eggs Benedict. If you don't really know what that is, it's like English muffin on the bottom with a piece of fried ham on that, and I would add on top of that is a poached egg. And the thing that makes it the best is the hollandaise sauce, which I have no idea what that's made of, but it tastes wonderful. Yeah, that's my favorite Christmas tradition.
One of my favorite Christmas holiday traditions for myself is every year for Christmas, for the last couple of years, I've gotten nutcrackers from my family. Don't ask me why, but nutcrackers to me are just, it's an overlooked tradition that many people don't give the proper respect to. I think there's just there's just something incredible, something special about getting a nutcracker and just kind of looking at it and just realizing that they're all the same, but they all come in different shapes and sizes, and just some of the characters that they come up with are just incredible. But I don't think that there's any bigger tradition than spending time with family on Christmas Day. There's just something special when you wake up on Christmas Day. It's December 25th. It's Christmas. There's no words that just describe what it's like, but it's just, there's a different feel in the air that day than when it's the 24th or the 26th, you know, of December. The 25th, there's just something special about that day, and it's just, and I just think what it is, it's just the spirit of Christmas, you know, just the knowledge that I'm going to spend the day with people that I love and care for and really want to spend time with. And so to me, when I truly do think of Christmas, I just think of my family and the opportunities that I get to serve them and to serve my fellow people and to serve fellow citizens wherever it is I live.
Well, one of my favorite traditions is to have my video camera on Christmas Day, and on Christmas Eve all the kids would sleep together in one room, and then they would all kind of line up at the top of the stairs till we gave the cue for them to come down and open presents. And I would have my video camera having them coming down the stairs, and I did that year after year after year. So one of the things they love seeing is how they've changed over the years, coming down the stairs as they've grown up. In fact, sometimes they think I will edit all together just the shots of coming down the stairs so we can see their growing up years from when they were tiny to when they left the home. That's one of the things that I've enjoyed about Christmas.
Okay, my favorite Christmas tradition is my grandfather dresses up as Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. And when I was younger, for the longest time, I don't know how many years this went on, but I didn't think that my grandpa was Santa Claus. I just never thought it was strange that right before Santa came, he left to go for a walk. A nice Christmas walk, as he always put it when he got back, and I just never put the two together until at some point I was like, huh, that sounds an awful lot like Grandpa's. I'm sitting there on Santa's lap opening my present. So now I keep the spirit of Santa going with all of our younger cousins, and I'm Santa's elf. I help put the bag of goodies together so that everybody gets a present. It's just, I love it. I love the spirit of Christmas.
Okay. And then what if we had...
Since I'm not going home for Christmas, I want to dedicate this song to my family. It's a Silent Night, but this goes out to all of y'all and all my friends too.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth.
I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas, and let's make 2012 great.